What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys know, I have been sick and I'm still getting over my cold. So, I have been trying to catch up with a few things between yesterday and today. So, from what I see, Chris Rock has finally responded to what happened to him at the Oscars when Will Smith punched him in the face. And apparently he did a live show on Netflix, and I want to hear what he has to say. So this should be interesting. Let's check this out.
Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. You will never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt. And people are like, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater. Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City. Pookie, motherfucker. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements.
He's digging in his bag.
I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, what everybody knows, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here has been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel? Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world calls him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and The View, and The Talk, and every rapper, and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch.
He really
called him a
emphasizing
bitch.
that word.
President, everybody called him a bitch.
He really emphasizing calling him a B.
Everybody. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? Whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever, okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So did I do some jokes about it? Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She started, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said me, a fucking grown-ass man, should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck, man? I love Will Smith. My whole life, I love this nigga. I saw him open up for Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He's made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Now hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. You missed the spot, Massa. You missed the spot. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. Okay? I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Whoa. Well, he responded all right. Ooh, he responded all right. I tell you, and from what I understand, I think the Oscars are this week, next week. So it's like almost a year to the date when, you know, Will Smith punched him in the face. And I don't know, maybe it was calculated. Maybe it was meant for him to bring this out close to the Oscars as a refresher. Like, yo, this is what happened last year, but this is what's going to happen this year close to the Oscars. You know, I'm going to respond back. Wow. I got to say, I definitely feel like I didn't think he was going to talk about it. And I think I heard somewhere, I think he was doing an interview or something where he said he won't talk about it unless he gets paid to talk about it. And I'm assuming that Netflix paid a pretty penny for him to do this set and talk about what happened because he was in his bag. He went deep in his bag and he was not holding back. And when he was talking about how he had his back and he rooted for him and everything, I started to feel like the emotion. I feel like it still bothers him really bad. I can almost see it in his face how much it bothered him that it even happened. I feel like he's still holding on to the disappointment that he did it to him and that Will Smith hit him. And it's a shame because if they were really good friends and they were that close, even back in the day, like, um, for something like that to happen, um, and you know, it to have such a big impact at a place like the Oscars. Not only was he, I'm sure, embarrassed, but he was also hurt at the fact that, his friend came up to him and did that to him. And in front of everyone on top of that. Um, it is a shame that it happened. If this gives him healing, I'm glad that he did it. Uh Man, he went in. He went in. It's a shame though that it even had to go down like that. And it makes me wonder, like, you know, over the course of the year from the time that this happened, I've heard of so many people, big A-listers, who, sided with Chris Rock, um, who, had his back at the fact that this happened. And, it was definitely wild to see. And from what I hear or not hear, the Smiths have been very quiet since then. And after this, I don't think that either side should say anything else. Um, but, I feel like him addressing it finally kind of sheds light on how he feels about it. But I still think that even though him doing this set, there's still a lot of it that he needs to deal with because you can see that it still hurts him and it still bothers him. I don't know how much he got paid, but I'm pretty sure a lot because nobody else was able to get him to talk about it except Netflix. So I guess Netflix paid the higher price to get him to talk. But this was definitely wild. And it makes me wonder, like, what would have happened if he would have fought back? Like, that would have been, there would have been no show after that. Like, I can't even imagine what that would have looked like because nobody ran on stage to stop Will Smith. Like, when we saw that clip, everybody was kind of confused and in shock. And at first they thought it was a joke, but they didn't know that whether or not it was part of a show. And security should have known, or somebody should have known that Will Smith walking up there wasn't part of the gig. And so nobody went up there, nobody escorted anybody out, nobody did anything. I'm not siding with anybody, honestly, but I feel like Chris Rock did a good thing by not hitting him back. Um, I feel like at that point, there would have been no Oscars for us to watch because it would have been straight mayhem on that stage. So I feel like, people are probably calling him, weak or whatever, that he didn't do anything. Oscars aside, actors aside, professionalism aside, if that was just like some random thing, I don't think it would have went down like that. Like, imagine somebody come up there, sucker punch you, and are you gonna just stand there? You know what I mean? Are you gonna let that happen? For somebody of his caliber and of Chris Rock's caliber, I think that maybe Chris Rock did the right thing by not retaliating back. He kept it professional. He kept it going, and the Oscars went on. And of course, there were clips about the Oscars after party and, Will Smith partying. And I think maybe Chris Rock might have showed up to an after party or something. I don't think they crossed paths. I don't know if they were in the same party or whatever, but man, man. But I'm glad he got it out. I'm glad he got it out. I'm glad people heard his side of things. Now we got to see what happens because this is clearly not going to get quiet for a while. This has been buzzing apparently since this came out. It is still buzzing. People are going to work on this fine Monday talking about it. So leave your comments down below and talk to me about it. Let me know what you guys think. If you saw the show in its entirety, let me know how you guys think it went. Do you guys think that Chris Rock did the right thing by responding back this way? Do you guys feel that Will Smith should respond, or should he just stay quiet? What do you guys think is going to happen? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys enjoyed my reaction to it, because I was just like taken aback. Like he kept digging deeper in that bag. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later.